If you're a stacker of physical precious metals who's also interested in investing in other commodities like red hot uranium, during this 3 decade high inflationary period that we're witnessing today, then take advantage of today's video. Hey everybody, I'm the Florida Stacker, and I like to save wealth in physical precious metals, both gold and silver, and a little bit of platinum. I also like to learn, cover, and occasionally invest in precious metals mining and royalty companies, as well as other base metals and commodities companies, which by and large are doing quite well in today's market, as we've witnessed by increased spot prices across the board, really. Now, 6 months ago, I did make a video here up there. I'll go ahead and link you to it on Uranium Energy Corp, stock ticker UEC on the New York Stock Exchange. Uranium ore was trading at a spot price just under $30 this March, but has since broken that $40 barrier on a 25% gain across that time period. So let's dive into UEC today, and let's bring you all up to speed on this emerging domestic energy company when we return. All right, welcome back. I am the Florida Stacker, and as I mentioned, I like to stack, that is, save wealth in physical gold and silver coins and a little bit of platinum here and there. I also like to invest some of my cash, right? I like to take my fiat currency and invest it in the stock market, cryptocurrency, real estate, whatever I can really do to diversify my entire investment portfolio, right? Because I'm looking for total economic protection here, as well as to advance my wealth. Now, on this channel, I like to bring you precious metals focused content mostly, and I like to bring news and views on the precious metals market, namely when it comes to the physical bullion coins and bars that I like to stack. So if you're into physical silver and gold, then please consider subscribing, and also do hit that thumbs up button before leaving today. I greatly appreciate it. It definitely helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Uranium Energy Corp is America's emerging uranium producer and sponsor of today's video. With uranium spot price now up over 25% across the last 6 months, this company is drawing some increased attention from investors, and I'm seeing more and more content here on YouTube covering UEC. Now, UEC not only mines for and recovers uranium using the latest in situ recovery methods, those methods to responsibly mine in an environmentally friendly way, but they've also managed to stack over 2.3 million pounds of uranium through open market acquisitions, which it holds in its newly built warehouse. This uranium was acquired at historically low uranium spot prices ahead of this latest commodities bull market, so they got in at a good time. It's no surprise to anyone really watching the news that the population of the United States, as well as other developing nations such as China and India, do continue to grow today. And with that growth does come increased demands for both clean, safe, as well as efficiently produced electricity to power the world. Now, many nations, including those mentioned above, are moving toward enhancing their nuclear power generation capacities, and the fuel source to power all of that is uranium. For the first time in a generation, both sides of the political divide here in the United States are, by and large, pro-nuclear energy. And in order to meet futuristic carbon emission as well as energy demand needs here in the United States, the case for uranium has grown louder. The United States operates the most nuclear reactors of any nation, yet production of uranium here is virtually non-existent, creating a vacuum or huge opportunity for the entire uranium industry, but namely here in the United States. And that's because the U.S. government wants to purchase uranium from companies that operate here in the United States. So increasing support for uranium and favorability of nuclear energy, along with the government incentives that exist today for cleaner, greener electricity, well, they've helped uranium spot prices rally to a new 5-year high. This is also reflected in both current and future demand forecasts, as both established production and secondary market supply struggles to keep pace with demand requirements. One such reason for this is a similar problem that we find when looking for pure play silver mining companies, and that is the cost of the operation as compared to the prevailing spot price of the commodity being pulled from the ground. Now, fortunately, due to the aforementioned resurgence in demand domestically as well as abroad, we have seen spot price increases, sharply of late, yet spot price remains well below its historical highs of the early to mid 2000s when it crossed $130. While past performance is, of course, no guarantee of future success, I think it is worth noting how supply and demand, along with the devaluing US dollar, are propelling uranium's renewed positive outlook. Now, let's take a look at a chart here, and you can see that spot price has been especially hot of late, bringing this renewed attention to UEC, as well as elevating the company's stock price once more above $3 per share. The increased spot price and favorable outlook are benefiting UEC's purchase of drummed uranium. They did this earlier this year, and they bought this drummed uranium well below most global mining costs and ahead of this recent move in uranium and this overall commodities bull market. So great timing there for this management team. Speaking of a management team, UEC is led by President, CEO, and Director Amir Adnani. And Amir does have years of experience in running profitable mining businesses in both the base and precious metals sectors. Now, Amir and his team are early here and building a world-class company to meet the fuel needs of energy companies in the United States and potentially for other nations for clean, safe, and near carbon-free electricity production that will complement but also grossly outperform other methods of electricity production currently in use here and across the world. Now, UEC has seen its stock price fluctuate between $2 and $3 on the New York Stock Exchange for most of 2021, but as of close September 7th, 2021 does trade at $3.13. Due to this, I would recommend you take a little caution before jumping in head first, as the stock has recently run up in price. Now, I do see many advantages long term with uranium and this company, and I do recommend you keep a close eye on this company and the green energy sector overall. UEC's strong balance sheet of $123 million in cash, equity, and uranium holdings, as well as the recently fully permitted and state-of-the-art processing plants in the company's arsenal, are healthy signs of the company's ability to manage itself profitably while also investing in its capital equipment for the future. UEC is well positioned to extract, deliver, store, and enrich uranium to meet the U.S. Department of Energy requirements to purchase only U.S. mined uranium. So as one of the United States' only pure-play uranium companies, they're poised to capitalize on that $1.5 billion the U.S. government wants to spend on fueling the nation. Now, with 55 reactors added to the grid over the last 8 years and many more reactors planned to meet the world's growing green energy needs, the bullish case for UEC and uranium is strong. It's pretty self-evident here, and I think I've gone over that quite a bit. It's a rare time in our history where both sides of the political sphere both agree on nuclear energy and are offering incentives for both companies as well as consumers to go green these days. I definitely watch UEC closely, and if you are interested in more information about the Uranium Energy Corp, then please do see the video description section down below where I have posted several links to additional company information. I'd like to thank all of you for watching today's video. I hope that you found it educational, fun, and overall a good watch. Of course, I appreciate you being here, and if you love gold and silver as I do, then please do come back tomorrow because I do have 5 ounces of beautiful silver coins to add to the stack. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. UEC is definitely a company that I have kept on the radar and will continue to watch, especially looking for those opportunities to get in at a lower price. Until then, my friends, stay healthy, keep stacking, and we'll see you soon.